Hey everybody, I thought I would give a egg update for what's hopefully hatching here in the next couple of days. Here's the lovely Lana cleaning out all the water bowls, responsible young teenager. Almost teenager. We also got our lizards over here having a snack. Those are fire skinks there. So we have one girl who has not laid yet, which is weird because she put on over 100 grams. Been waiting on her to lay. She does not appear to be egg bound. She actually has lost some weight, and hopefully she didn't reabsorb her eggs. I'm hoping she'll lay here in the next couple of days. But this is one of the snakes that I was really excited about. That's my lavender. Paired her with a super Arctic het lavender. So, we're hoping to get some nice moon dusts out of that. But we will see. Everyone else has laid. Kitana, she actually had a second clutch. There she is. Where are you even going? So yeah, she had her second clutch. And we'll go swing by the incubator here in a second. So I don't think this girl is going to double clutch, but she has been spending a lot of time in her lay box. So maybe she is in shed right now. So she may also double clutch. I don't want them to, but if they do, I mean, it is what it is. We're not power feeding them or anything, but sometimes they just do it. These girls will be ready here soon. Stripey. She's going to be hopefully paired up and laying in the fall. And this lady as well. And then we're going to hold off until next year on this female here. She is a het mai tai. She's hiding underneath there. She's a sable het toffee belly. So we'll be pairing her next season. All right, let's go check out the incubator. All right, so here we are. I actually moved the incubator into the laundry room because last year the closet I had it in does not have a vent. We do have a vent in here. So this room will be temperature controlled, as well as, of course, the thermostat controls the heat here. But what happened last year is it got so hot in that closet that it pushed the temperature up to almost 90 degrees inside the incubator. Nothing happened, no eggs got cooked or anything like that. But it was just 1 or 2 days where it got a little bit too hot for what I wanted. We keep it at 83. So when it got up to 90, I was like, oh man, we gotta move it. So we did. We moved it in here to the laundry room. So if you see any socks or underwear on the ground, just ignore it. And let's move on. All right, so this is what we got in here. We got our morph and hatch date listed here on the door. So we have Sable, that's the girl that double clutched. So she laid actually 16 eggs, but only 7 of the first ones made it. So that's gonna hatch here on 6/7. And then she laid 9 more, actually it was 10, but one of them was a slug. And those are gonna hatch on 7/16, so July. Then the Axanthic girl that I think may also be gonna double clutch, maybe, we'll see. She's gonna hatch out on 7/18. Actually, that's 6/18. I gotta change that. That should be 6/18, not 7. Same here with the AAA, also 6/18, not 7/18. But she laid 10. So that's an Arctic Axanthic anaconda. Not Arctic albino anaconda, not Axanthic. And then we have our regular conda. She's actually a super conda, or a conda paired to a super conda. So we usually have condas and super condas in that clutch. That is also a 6/18, not 7/18. And then we have our moon dust clutch. She laid, I believe it was 9, but 3 of them were bad off the gate. So she only has 6. We got 6 eggs in here, and they're actually going to hatch on 7/16. So they should be 7, not these. And then the snow she just laid today. So they're going to hatch on 7/22. All right, so in total, we have 60 eggs in here right now. I have it written out here on this paper. Did some cool math, you know, just adding. But these are all looking pretty good. These are the sable eggs. They were pretty small, the egg size, but then her second clutch was like twice as big. So that's cool. We got some lizard eggs in the back there. And then we have, here is Caramels. This is the AAA clutch. She's got 10 good ones in there. Here's our other clutch. I don't want to open them. Let's see, we can see in here. Got some nice big old eggs. And the ones that aren't so great are in the back there. We're going to keep them in there. Hopefully some of them will make it, but I don't think so. This is the moon dust clutch right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, here's actually some leopard gecko eggs right here. They're not on the list, but that was just a surprise. And this is our Conda. She's got the most eggs right here with 12 really nice, good-looking eggs. The first year, she only hatched out 3 out of the, I think she laid 10. And then last year, she laid 15 eggs and only 5 of them made it. So this is a huge improvement. Year number 3 for her. They're looking fantastic. And then here, this is the snow. We got 8 good eggs in here. Well, actually, I would say 7. This one in the back is what's called a boob egg. It has like half of it looks, or more like a quarter of it, kind of looks like a slug, and the other 3/4 of it looks like a good egg. So sometimes they do develop, sometimes they go bad. So we'll see how that one goes. But I'm excited about this year. Hopefully my lavender will still lay. And man, I really want to get some sunburst out of this sable clutch here. So now instead of having 7 eggs that have a 50% chance of each egg, so it's pretty high chance, hopefully we'll get them. It would almost be impossible not to get at least one. And if we do get one, I'm keeping it. Sorry. Because I really want to get one. But also, really hoping to get a super Arctic Axanthic. I don't know which one of the males that we paired locked up. They were both in there. They both seem to have locked at some point. But I will know once they hatch which one it is. So it's not going to be a question of who was the father or not. One of them is a super Arctic het albino, and the other one is a Arctic Axanthic Conda. So if that's the dad, you know, we'll get some Axanthics, we'll get some Arctics. If the other one, the super Arctic, we should get some super Arctics, some Arctics, or all Arctics and some Arctics, but no Axanthics. They're all going to be het Axanthic. So either way, I'll be happy with that. Either one of those clutches will be fantastic. But yeah, we'll see how it goes this season. Stay tuned and we'll get some more updates for you guys as we go. We do have a show in, where is it? Asheville, coming up here in June. We don't have a lot of snakes for this show, but the next one in August, we're going to have a ton of snakes, hopefully. So we will have some lizards, maybe some fire skinks, things like that. So if you are in the area, check us out, or if you're coming around, please stop by and say what's up. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon.